everyone! Today we're taking plastic canvas and making dollhouse stained glass. So you only need plastic canvas, really, and you just cut it out. I used my X-Acto knife. I just started cutting out holes as I imagined how I wanted to make it. What's nice about plastic canvas is you can customize, how you want it. Like I wanted this as if it was a side piece by a dollhouse door, entryway. So I cut it accordingly. But look at the cute little things that came out of it. So I'm saving all of these little bits, scooping them up, and I'm going to use them as ice cubes in my half-scale dollhouse and a drink. So that should be interesting. I'll try to make a video. But after I get it cut out to how I like the design, then I just took my nail polish and I painted it black. And I kind of like that it's a little rough, on the edges. It looks kind of older or something to me. But you could make cleaner cuts with your X-Acto knife to make it more polished looking. But I left mine kind of, this way. So after I cut it out, then I, and I painted it, I went ahead and took hot glue to glue it onto this piece of clear film that I saved from some packaging. Now, I'm not saying you should use hot glue to do this, but I did. Whenever I've tried to use a liquid glue, like you would use for miniature crafts, I find that it slips on me and then I can't clean off the glue slippage part and it kind of drives me crazy. So if any of you that subscribe could comment and let me know what glue you use when you're gluing pieces to clear film, I would appreciate that advice. After I glue it, then I'm just going to go ahead and cut around it. And then after I finish cutting it out, then I'm just going to take Sharpies and color the back of the film. I think it might be a good idea too to make two of these stained glass frames. And if you kind of wanted to be meticulous about it, you could then glue the other frame you made after you've colored the stained glass on one side of the film. And then you'd have like a three-dimensional more. I can't talk today. A three-dimensional look, for both sides of the window stained glass. It's just an idea I had, but this one I'm just going to put the canvas frame on one side, and I'm taking my Sharpies. I have no idea where I put my other Sharpies, but naturally I wanted to do specific colors. And I want to share some interesting facts with you too about stained glass. You know how I have it all black and I was talking about goth, but that's not too far off. In the medieval times, stained glass helped to educate people who were illiterate on Bible stories or things from the Bible or about Jesus and his life. So that's how stained glass came about. It goes back to as early as the 7th century from the studies that I found. And it helped the people who didn't know about the Bible to look at the pictures, to see the stories that they would sometimes share. It also created a beautiful worship space. There's also a lot of symbolism from stained glass. I don't know if you know about this, but I thought it was quite interesting. Of course, the light entering through a stained glass in a church creates a nice awe. It commands your attention. The glow of the light was like a reminder of the enlightenment of God being the source of light in a dark world, which I think is a really cool, interesting fact. Also, they shared that the colors would also have their own symbolism, such as red was for the blood of Jesus' sacrifice, green was for rebirth, gold or yellow was for the divine light or the glory of God, blue was for peace or for heaven, purple was for royalty of Christ our King, and white was also in reference to the purity of Jesus and his holiness. So I thank you so much for watching. I'm very grateful that I have you as subscribers and friends here on YouTube. And please let me know in the comments if you would like to try different type of window. I have also done the prairie window one that you may have seen. But again, have a great day. Uh, God bless and keep you, and take care. Thank you.